And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Dante, in the motherfucking building with you guys. Please hit that like, that comment, that subscribe on this video, man. Shout out to everybody. I do this video every single year. A season prediction video on each team, whether if it's the AFC South and NFC side of the thing. I'm starting it off with the AFC South like I always do, from bottom to top, all the way to the top. I did the Texans, even though we wasn't in fourth place, but I went on and got my team season prediction video out. If y'all haven't checked that out, y'all go look at it. Let me know what you guys' thoughts on the video, especially Texans fans. I'm going to go over each division: AFC South, AFC East, AFC North, and AFC West. Then we're going to go to the NFC side, AFC, NFC East, NFC South, NFC North, and NFC West. We're going to go all over those, and then you guys know I predict the team's schedule, how many wins they're going to get, wild card team, playoff team. So let's get right into it. I'm starting with the AFC South. I did do my Houston Texans earlier, and we are on the Jacksonville Jaguars, as Jacksonville Jaguars had a down year last year, a terrible year last year, just a frustrating year. Players frustrated in the locker room, from Marvin Jones throwing a temper tantrum through the coach's fuel. You had Urban Meyer, who's clearly not an NFL head coach. Everybody knew that. He doesn't cooperate with being an NFL head coach. He got fired, I think, in the middle part of the season. James Robinson, who had a bad start of the season last year, was more and more frustrated. I believe James Robinson, a good running back. He just didn't get that many carries last year. Trevor Lawrence in a rookie slump, man. Like I say, I'm not too upset. I'm not too upset at Trevor Lawrence. I'm not going to just say he's a bust, or I don't know if he's overrated by saying it. At least this is his first year. I'm expect better things for Trevor Lawrence. They did get better this offseason, spending a lot of money this year. They did get Zay Jones from the Las Vegas Raiders. They end up getting Christian Kirk. We're going to see if they overpaid for him or not. But the type of money he's getting, like I said, man, look like he's just going to be the #1 wide receiver in that situation. Their defense is not really that good. But like I said, we'll find out what's going to see. Doug Peterson coming in, changing every dynamic of the game, every dynamic of this offense, and making a difference in this front office. So we're going to see where it goes for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I expect the improvement this year. So again, let's see Doug Peterson first year. How's it going to pan out? And like I say, we about to go over this schedule, and I'm about to predict their wins and loss record coming up. I believe they can give some teams a very good run for their money. I believe they'll be more competitive in this year, and I believe they're going to score a lot more, probably be competitive on the offensive end as well, on the defensive side of the ball as well. But I really think they're going to be okay on the offensive side of the ball. Getting a Zay Jones, getting Travis Etienne back, who got hurt, who tore his ACL up in the offseason as well. So let's get right into the Jacksonville Jaguars schedule right here. I'm not going to worry about the preseason games. Preseason doesn't matter at all, so I'm not going to read the very top of it. I'm not going to go over the preseason games. Preseason games matter. Like I say, preseason games matter. You want to see what you got on your team. You want to see who's going to make your 53-man roster. So preseason does matter in a sense, like I said. So again, let's get right into their schedule. So their first game, they will be matching up against the Washington Commanders, the first game of the season. Like I said, I think they can beat Jacksonville, but I think Jacksonville can also beat them as well. I'm gonna go up on a limb. I'm gonna say Jacksonville get a upsetting win right here against the Washington Commanders. I believe Doug Peterson fills them up. I believe they come out with a lot more energy. I believe they're going to just outplay the Washington Commanders, so they're 1-0 right there for Jacksonville. That's a win right there. Week 2, they're playing against the Indianapolis Colts. That's a loss. I think the Colts are a better team. I think Jonathan Taylor's going to control in the running game. And I think Matt Ryan, he's a very good quarterback. If you don't put pressure on him, he can light you up in the pocket. So I got that a win. It's a win. Next week, Los Angeles Chargers, loss. That's a loss. Chargers are way talented this year. They are way better this year. That's a loss for it. That's a loss. So they're 1-2. That very next week, Philadelphia Eagles, loss. Philadelphia, they got the Philadelphia Eagles next week. I don't see them winning that game. So they're 1-3. Next week, my Houston Texans, that's a loss. Right there. But they also can win the game. They also can win that game as well. So, but I got it as a loss. The Texans will always find a way to beat Jacksonville. That's just how the Texans do it all the time. No matter how talented the roster is from Jacksonville, I think they're gonna always find a way. So right now that's a loss. So right now they lost 3 straight. They're 1-3. The next game versus the Colts, that's a loss. I see the Colts sweeping them. I think the Colts are a lot more better team this time. But again, like I said, Indianapolis hasn't beaten them in 14 in Jacksonville for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Indianapolis Colts right here. Even though I could pick the Jacksonville Jaguars to do that, but Matt Ryan, you're not playing Carson Wentz. You're playing Matt Ryan, probably a smarter quarterback than Carson Wentz right here. But I believe this is the year the Indianapolis Colts get it done in Jacksonville, so they're 1-4 right there. So we go back to the New York Giants. We go back to the New York Giants on this side. I'm going to give them a win. They win this game against New York Giants, but I also think the New York Giants can beat them as well. So they're 2-4 on that situation. Broncos, loss. That's a loss. Broncos, Russell Wilson, Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, Melvin Gordon. They lost Noah Fant, but they can still make up for Noah Fant right there. And also they got KJ Hamler, whatever his name is, but that's a loss. They're 2-5. Las Vegas Raiders, that's a loss. Clearly more better, a talented team than anything in the AFC South division. I believe the Raiders, you can make a case, man. The Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, and Denver, they can beat anybody in the AFC South at this point. But I believe we're going to compete. But I just believe they're more talented than the AFC South. The only team I can see the Raiders having trouble with in our division is the Indianapolis Colts. That's really the only team. But that's a loss. So they're 5-2 right there. The very next week, Chiefs, loss right there. So they're 2-6. Bye week, very next week, Ravens, that's a loss. That's a loss right there. Lamar Jackson coming back. If this team stay healthy, all of a sudden, I believe this team could be fine. I believe they're up in the front runners, winning the AFC South, the AFC North division. I mean, but that's a loss. So right now they're 2-7. Right now they're about 2-7. Very next week, Detroit Lions, that's a win. I'll give them a win against the Detroit Lions right there. So that's 3 wins right there. Against the Tennessee Titans, I believe they can split with the Tennessee Titans. I got them winning the game right there. I got them winning that game. So at this point, they're 4-7. They're 4-7 at this point. Dallas Cowboys, I believe that's a win. I believe that's a loss. I give them a loss on that one. So right now they're 4-8. The New York Jets win. The Jets can't beat them now, but I trust Jacksonville. I'm gonna give Jacksonville a win right there. That's 5 wins. That's 5 wins right there. So again, my Houston Texans, again, that's a loss right there. We at home, I think, on that scenario right there. We're gonna either split or sweep them. So I mean, Jacksonville, that's a loss right there. Tennessee Titans, again, I got them split with Tennessee. So again, overall, 6-11 is the record for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I believe they can win 6 games in this division. So again, man, let me know, Jaguars fans, what you guys think of this video. Like I say, that is an improvement. So, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I believe Jaguars can go 6-11. That's my final prediction. Best case scenario for them is 7 wins. 7 wins. Worst case scenario, 4 or 5 wins for them. But I got them final predictions in the 6-11. Comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This is the prediction of the Jacksonville Jaguars. I will be back probably later on today. For sure, later on today, we will predict the Tennessee Titans schedule and their record. Let's see where they end up. So, again, thank you. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Much love. Peace, love, blessings. We out of here, coach.